welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a long time, but finally guys, we are back, and this time it's bigger. It's what you've not been expecting, guys. Today we're actually celebrating 1 year anniversary of our YouTube channel, so hey. So guys, it's here finally. Today we launch the beginning of our new series coming to the UAE. And we'll begin by introducing or doing the introduction for you to get a better understanding of what is the UAE. Welcome, I'm your host, Doc Love S. The UAE. So what comes to your mind when you hear the UAE? First things first though, the UAE stands for the United Arab Emirates, and it's a country in the Middle East that borders Saudi Arabia and Oman. The UAE National Day is celebrated on the 2nd December every year. It is made up from a federation of 7 emirates, namely Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Ajman, Sharjah, Al Quwain, Ras Al Khaimah, and Fujairah. Each emirate is governed by a sheikh, and one of them serves as the president of the entire United Arab Emirates. Islam is the main religion of the UAE, and Arabic is the main language. So why the UAE? Why do people move to the UAE? Why do people have an interest on UAE? Or why am I even doing this video for you guys? So one of the reasons people come to the UAE is because professional opportunities are vast. There's plenty of opportunities for you to work. There's plenty of jobs. That's why people move to the UAE. Of course, other people come in as tourists, and we'll also be covering that along the way. But the reason, or number one reason people come or move to the UAE is because there's plenty of job opportunities. The other reason is because this is also a very safe country. I have been here for 10 years now, and I can tell you I have never experienced any crime personally. And I'm a person who actually walks out at night, comes back home late sometimes from work, and I have never ever experienced any or even felt afraid of walking in the dark or walking in the middle of the night to go back home from work or to go back home from maybe a party. And also people will alert you when you drop something. For example, if you drop your purse, people will tell you, excuse me, you dropped your purse on the ground. Tell me which other place. you know, someone will tap your shoulder and say, excuse me, you dropped $100 on the ground. And even people who come from countries where there's plenty of crimes come here and adapt and move forward with just keeping the environment safe for everybody. Now, have you ever heard of a multicultural country? This is one of them. I mean, I have met people from all over the world, literally all over the world. You can be in a restaurant, for example, and each table has different nationalities, up to 40 nationalities in one restaurant. That's how diverse the culture is. The United Arab Emirates opened its doors for everybody. I have worked in a company which had more than 100 nationalities. That means when you interact with people from different cultures, you get to learn a lot. You get to grasp so many other things that you didn't know. Like when I came to this country, there's plenty of things I didn't know, because the only people I lived with were my countrymates, my people back home. And when I moved here and met all these people from different backgrounds, you get to interact with them and learn from their cultures, take of course the positive things. If I walk door to door to each house in my neighborhood, I am sure that I will come back with a collection of maybe 40 different people from different parts of the world. And that's an amazing thing. I mean, I feel special knowing that, hey, in this compound, I might be the only Kenyan around here. Of course, many of you will ask yourselves, oh, being an Arabic speaking country and with all those people from different parts of the world, do you guys have a language barrier? The answer is no. It is quite an easy place to mingle, talk to people without having difficulty or trying to express yourself, because most of the people in this country speak English, which makes it easy. You don't have to actually be an expert in a certain language to be able to communicate or to be able to move around or maneuver and even find a job. So last but not least, one of the other reasons that people choose and opt to move to the UAE is because this country is child and family friendly. By that I mean that if you move here with your family, small children, teenagers, it doesn't matter how old your children are. You easily fit in because the country accommodates and tries to make it easy for you people with families and children. They even have, like in the restaurants, special places where the family can sit, away from the other people because they have to win their children. They have places on the buses, the public buses. They have places on the trains where you and your family, it's for families, specifically for families. So they're very friendly. They have very nice big parks over here where you can go on a weekend with your family, sit down, have a picnic, and enjoy with your children. So it is very child and family friendly. Now, let me also mention the fun things, because I'm sure there are people wondering, oh, is it all about work? Is it all about families? What about me, a single person who wants to go to the UAE? There's also room for you. There are activities for you. UAE is also known for the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. It's an attraction for the tourists. It's a place where you go over the weekend and watch the fountain. Most of the people plan their trips with one thing in mind. They want to see the tallest building in the world. And apart from the Burj Khalifa, there is also the longest zip line in the world. Imagine that. For those of you who love doing zip lining activities, dangerous activities, the activities of people who are daring, So it's got the world's longest zip line. This is located in Ras Al Khaimah, in Jebel Jais. And I tell you guys, if you want to go, I'll take you, but I have to just watch you do it because it's not my thing. But hey, who am I to stop you from doing what you love doing best? And by the way, before I forget, Ras Al Khaimah, which has the longest zip line in the world, also has the supply for vegetables for UAE as a whole. Most of the vegetables and the farms are located in Ras Al Khaimah. So that gives you a clear picture of what to expect when you visit Ras Al Khaimah. You can do the zip line and on the way pick up some vegetables. So guys, we come to the end of today's episode, which was just making you understand or introducing the UAE to you, because you're just about to go on a journey of understanding and having a clear picture of the UAE entirely. In the next episode, guys, I will be talking about coming to the UAE as a tourist and the do's and don'ts, what to expect, the best timings of the year to come, and how to go about it. So stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do so that you don't miss the upcoming episodes. And until next time, guys, bye, adios.